In episode 1, we followed the career of Saba Karabashvili, Pau Kubasi and Ivan Fresneda to see who would be the ultimate wonderkid. Well, we're doing it again, this time with Kennet Eichorn, Assan Ouedrago and Gilberto Mora, two 16-year-olds and a 19-year-old, but who's going to reach their potential out of the three? To find out, please like, please subscribe and watch the video. We're going to see massive transfer fees, we're going to see major trophies, and we're going to see a lot of international caps. But who's going to get them? Not all of them are going to succeed. In fact, you'd be very surprised that some of them don't make it as much as you think they will. Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name's Andy FM Forever and this is episode 2 of the FM26 Wonderkids series. I hope you enjoyed episode 1. If you haven't seen it, go onto the channel and give it a quick watch. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. There's some twists and turns along the way. Right, let's get into it. Kennet Eichorn, 16-year-old. He's German, central defensive midfielder or central midfielder. Probably better off in the DM role. We don't have all the full stats at the moment for him, but we can see there that he's a very well-rounded player. No caps at all for Germany or the under-21s at the moment. Rated between 7.6 and 9.4 million. And if we go and have a look at him, we will be able to see that he has a current ability of 112 and a potential ability of 151. Not the highest potential ability, but if all the stats end up being in the right place, there's no reason why he can't have an absolutely fantastic future. Assan Ouedrago, 19-year-old German central midfielder who can also play central attacking midfield. He plays at RB Leipzig, so one of the top teams in Germany. Currently has no international caps as of yet, but already rated at between 89 and 108 million pounds. You can see a few more of his stats there. Dribbling 16, technique 16, flair 16, agility and balance both at 16. He's 6'3". He's strong with his right foot. He's pretty strong with his left foot as well. He looks like he's going to be a complete and utter baller. When we go and have a look at his ability, 138 current ability, so that dwarfs the previous current ability of Kennet Eichorn. Potential ability of 169, so he could, if he hits his potential ability, go very, very far in the game. And last but by no means least, one of the biggest signed wonder kids on Football Manager 26, Gilberto Mora. He is a central attacking midfielder who can also play on the left attacking midfield position. He is 16-year-old, he's Mexican, and he's playing for Tijuana under 19s at the moment, and he has already got 3 caps for Mexico for the full national team at just 16-year-old. He's rated between 4.5 and 7 million pound, but of course you won't be able to sign him just yet because he's playing in Mexico. So I think you'll probably have to wait until he's 18-year-old before you can get your hands on him. When we have a look at his attributes, you'll see he's already got a 16 for technique, 15 first touch. He's got a 16 flair, 15 natural fitness, 15 agility. So he's got a lot of potential there. And when we have a look at his current ability and his potential ability, he's got a 124 current ability, which is fantastic for just 16-year-old. Potential ability, the highest out of the 3 at 179. But will he hit it? That's the question. Well, let's jump ahead in the future. And let's jump ahead 3 years and see how they're getting on. So 3 years into the future, Kennet Eichorn hasn't turned 19 just yet. He's still 18-year-old and he's still playing at Hertha. But he has got 9 under-21 caps for Germany now. Rated at 16 million pound. Attributes-wise, he's getting better. He's slowly improving. Let's see what he's been up to in his career so far. Well, last season he got 10 games for Hertha and got a 7.01 But this season he's burst onto the scene with 34 appearances, 3 assists, 1 Player of the Match award and a 6.92 rating. So early signs of being an excellent signing there for Hertha. He obviously came through the youth academy there. When we have a look at potential ability and current ability, he's now at 143 out of 151. He's virtually made it. He's virtually there. But will he get the international career and the trophies and the honours that he wants? Milestones wise, he got his first international cap against Austria last season, and he's been named in the Hertha seasonal best 11 for this season. Right, on to Assan Ouedrago now, 22-year-old. He is a 5-star attacking midfielder or central midfielder. As you can see there now, greens across the board, dribbling, first touch, long shots, technique, flair and vision for his mentals. Physical wise, agility and balance both on 17. He has definitely improved. He's a star player at RB Leipzig. He's still there, and he got his first cap for Germany as well, rated at £73 million. So the valuation has gone down slightly, but he has definitely improved. When we have a look at his career, we will see that 25 appearances there and 3 goals, 4 assists. 27 appearances, 7 goals, 7 assists. And then 29 appearances, 7 goals, just the 2 assists. Average rating wise, not the greatest, but I'm pretty sure we will see vast improvement. And when we have a look at the attributes, he's got a current ability of 169 out of a potential of 169. He's already maxed out, so he is at his potential ability within 3 seasons. Now, Gilberto Mora. I should cut that out really, but I love putting the little blunders in. Gilberto Mora, 19-year-old Mexican. He is now in the middle of moving clubs a little bit. We'll go to that in just a second. Let's focus on the 7 Mexico caps, rated between 23 and 33 million pound if you want to buy him now. He's not the snip and the steal that he was going to be a few seasons ago. You'll see now, technical wise, a lot of 15s, 16 for technique. When you look at his mentals there's a lot of 15s and 14s there, and 16 for flair, and the physicals are brilliant. 16 agility, 16 natural fitness. His strength's lacking a little bit, but he's only 5'6" as well, so I can't imagine he's the strongest. Career-wise, let's have a look at this then. So, Liverpool decided to pay £6.75 million for him. Played him once where he got a goal and a 7.4 rating, and then decided the best move was to loan him out to a championship club. So he went into the Sky Bet Championship with Birmingham, where he had 14 appearances, 4 goals, 1 assist. So they're trying to develop him slowly and bring him through. In terms of ability, we'll have a look there now. Current ability of 138 against potential of 179. So there's still plenty of growth. These players are doing well so far. They're only still very young. There's still a lot more to come from them. Let's jump ahead a couple of seasons and then we'll do a couple of bigger jumps. Well, Kennet Eichorn's made the move. He stayed in Germany as well. He's just gone across the country to Borussia Dortmund. He's now 20-year-old. He is looking like he's improving. No greens here yet, but potentially there will be in the future, I am sure. 25 under-21 caps for Germany. 4 goals. He still hasn't been capped by the national team fully yet. And he's rated between 73 and 90 million pound. And we can have a look here and we can see that he made the 31 million pound move to Dortmund, played 14 times, getting 1 goal, 3 assists and 2 Player of the Match awards, and a lovely 7.04. And this season he's had 28 games, no goals, but 5 assists and 1 Player of the Match award. Average rating 6.92. Pretty good for a defensive midfielder. They don't always get the plaudits. And when we have a look and see, obviously, at the stats, you will see there that, of course, like we said before, he maxed out at 151. So he's had 106 appearances and 2 goals so far. Not bad for somebody who hasn't even hit 21 yet. Wow, Assan Ouedrago has made the move to Manchester City now. Will that be a good move or not? Well, he's a regular starter. If we have a look at it here, he's doing really well. As you can see, the flair, the vision. We know he's maxed out his potential ability already. And when it comes to Germany, he's still only got the 1 cap, so that hasn't helped him internationally making the move to a big club. Rated between 95 and 111 million pound, so he's doing really, really well. In terms of his career, we'll have a look there. He's just made the move to City though. 73 million pound Man City paid. Played 14 times, 4 goals, 3 assists, 6.86 rating. And when it comes to his milestones, when we have a look here at competitions, he has been runners-up in the Champions League with Man City and Carabao Cup winners. He was runner-up with Leipzig in the Super Cup, and he got his first international cap when he was aged 20. Scored the winning penalty for Germany though in the Under-17s European Championships. Hasn't won anything major yet, but he's only 24. He's still got quite a long way to go. And last but certainly not least, Gilberto Mora, who has progressed fantastically. He's went back to Liverpool. He's now 21-year-old, playing in that cam role. 16 dribbling there. He's got 16 first touch, 16 technique, 16 flair, agility and natural fitness, all at 16. So they haven't gone above 16, but he's heading in the right direction. And at just 21-year-old, he's definitely got a few more seasons of growth. He's a breakthrough prospect at Liverpool, but he's got 25 caps for the Mexican team, 9 goals, rated between 35 and 51 million pound. When we have a look at his career, he went on loan from Burnham. He came back. He only played the 1 game for Liverpool, and then he's only played the 2 games there. So he's not getting game time, and they haven't loaned him back out. This could help stagnate his career, though. That could be where the problem will lie. When we have a look at this, current ability at 145 against 179. You would like to think that he would have been a lot closer than that by now. But again, game time has been the issue with him. Milestones for him. Let's have a look, see if he's done anything. Well, he was North American Gold Cup runners-up with Mexico and the Nations League runner-up with Mexico. Community Shield runners-up with Liverpool and won the FA Youth Cup with Liverpool and a Carabao Cup as well. And won the European South American Youth Super Cup winners and the UEFA Youth League winners. So he's winning quite a lot at youth level. Not quite making the breakthrough at first team level though. Let's jump ahead a little bit further in the future and see where these players are. So we went 12 seasons in the future, and what a twist here. Kennet Eichorn is now 27-year-old. He's only rated at 3 stars. He's made a move to Al Nassr. Now I think that might be a loan move. We'll have a look at that. He has now got some greens, determination, vision, work rate and balance. He's got a lot of 15s. He looks like he's pretty good across the board. The only thing he can't do, long shots, finishing and crossing, but he's not going to be asked to do that in that role. Just the 1 cap for Germany still, and at 27-year-old, do you wonder that that might have been the chance that he's had that's passed him by? 14.5 million pound, so he's not going to cost a fortune. Scouts are saying only sign him as a last resort. We know that he's maxed out on his current ability against potential ability. So what's going wrong here? What is going wrong? Well, we'll have a look at his career and we will see that since he's been at Dortmund, he has been playing regularly. He's been doing quite well. And then got it all the way up to the last couple of seasons, 20 appearances, 25 appearances. And then he's gone on loan for 900,000 for the season to Al Nassr of Saudi Arabia. He's made 34 appearances. He's scored 5 goals. He's got a massive 11 assists, 7 Player of the Match awards, and a 7.4 rating. So needless to say, playing in Saudi Arabia, he's one of the better players and he's thoroughly enjoying it. But his career is definitely stagnating by the looks of things. So can Assan Ouedrago do any better? Well, he's still at Manchester City. He's 31-year-old now. He's a regular starter and he's got 43 caps and 6 goals for Germany. So he is a regular in the German national team. Only rated between 58 and 70 million. I think that's a very, very good price for him, to be fair. And career-wise, is he getting his game for Manchester City? Well, pretty much he is. He's getting a lot of games. The ratings aren't fantastic, but he's getting the game time. And this season, 16 appearances, which has dropped off quite a bit. Just the 1 goal, 1 assist. So he's having a good career at Manchester City. Is he winning trophies? Well, let's have a look. He's won the Champions League and the Premier League this season just gone. He won the Community Shield and the Premier League the season before. FIFA World Cup winners with Germany. So he's won the World Cup. Is there a bigger thing than winning the World Cup and the Champions League within 3 seasons? He's won the FA Cup as well. Premier League champions there again. So you'll see there he's having a fantastic career. Just potentially not quite as good as I thought he would be, but he's certainly leading the race up to now. But of course, we haven't seen Mora yet. Right, Gilberto Mora. Right, he's now 28-year-old and he's playing at Brentford. Regular starter at Brentford. 74 caps for Mexico now, 29 goals, and you can pick him up for between 34 and 49 million pound. That is still a bargain in my eyes. He's only rated as a 3-star attacking midfielder, so clearly he's not rated very, very highly as you would think he would be. In terms of his career, well, he's made the move to Brentford from Liverpool for £20.5 million. He had 4 appearances in his first season, 12 the season after, and then 37 and 36, so he's now a regular starter, just as the description shows. Milestones. Has he done anything? Well, not a fantastic amount. Runners-up in the North American Nations League. 3rd place, Carabao Cup runners-up with Brentford. Obviously won the Gold Cup with Mexico, and Nations League and Carabao Cup when he was at Liverpool, which we just covered before. What's he doing in terms of his potential? 156 over 179. At 28-year-old, that isn't going to get any better. It's just going to get worse. There's some disappointing results here, but we're not finished yet. Let's skip ahead a little bit further. Right, 2040 it is, and we have a 30-year-old Kennet Eichorn now playing at Schalke. Still just the 1 cap for Germany. That's not going to change now. Valued between 22 and 66 million. I find that quite strange. But I think that's probably because we haven't got all the details and information on him with the moving clubs. So when we have a look at him, we'll see that career-wise, he moved to France for 30.5 million there. He had 31 games there, 8 to start with, 31, then 29. He was doing quite well. He got himself a move to Stuttgart for 27.5 million, where he played 28 times. And then 3 times at the start of the following season. And Schalke came in with 34 million. Stuttgart saw the profit and said, thank you very much. And he went there. In terms of milestones, well, I've just seen something pop up there. And I'm not sure if that was for this season or not. Let's have a quick look down. He won the Europa League with Dortmund. And then runners-up in the Super Cup, runners-up in the Polka, runners-up in the Polka. So nothing major there. Landmarks, awards, we're just having a quick look through to see. Nothing really noticeable there for Eichorn. So it looks as if he's going to be one of the contenders for the wooden spoon in this Wonderkid race. Well, we're going to lose one of our Wonderkids. Assan Ouedrago, 34-year-old. Is gone to Benfica and he is retiring at the end of the season. Just the 43 caps and 6 goals. Very disappointing. just rated between £2 and £6 million now. He's starting to drop off, as you can see. Everything's just starting to drop off. And career-wise, he's went to Benfica on a free transfer. Man City have seen the decline and decided that he's not the sort of player that will fit at Man City anymore. Very disappointing, so we're not going to see him anymore. Has he won anything? Has he got any new milestones? Well, under 21 Premier League International Cup winners, I don't think that's anything to boast about. Virtue Trophy runners-up. He's obviously playing with the under 21s at the moment. He won the FA Cup though the season before that, and FIFA World Cup winners in 2034 with Germany, as we saw earlier. So in terms of trophies, he's won more than everybody else so far. And last, by no means least, the 31-year-old Gilberto Mora. Well, little bit of a mixed bag over the last few years in terms of his career. 2036 relegated from the Premier League with Brentford, and then went to the North American Nations League and finished third, and then won the Sky Bet Championship with Brentford to get promoted back into the Premier League, where he then went on to win the DFB Pokal with FC Nuremberg and the Franz Beckenbauer Super Cup. And then Mexico have won the North American Nations League in 2039. So not all bad. He's winning trophies, he's doing well, but he is also coming to the end of his career. Let's skip forward a little bit further. We don't want to go too far and miss anything. So we're going to skip through very quickly. Kennet Eichorn's 32 now. Schalke squad player, still the one cap for Germany. He's only rated between 2.1 and 6.2 million pound. Career drop off now. He's at Schalke, but to be fair, he's not really getting a massive amount of football now. Just the 22 league games and 1 goal last season. Mora the same season, unfortunately, had retired and gone. So we were only left with one player left, Kennet Eichorn, who at 36-year-old, when we've skipped forward 21 seasons from the start of this video, is retiring in a few weeks' time. He's at FC Nuremberg. This is where he's stayed for quite a few years now. When we have a look at his career, he's been there for 4 seasons. He's still playing 25 games this season, 1 goal, 3 assists. He's valued between 40k and 130k. Still just the one cap for Germany. Very, very disappointing. In terms of milestones, when we have a look through the competitions, last year runners-up in the DFB Pokal, and then the year before exactly the same, 2040 exactly the same. A lot of runners-up, always the bridesmaid, very rarely the bride. He's got that Europa League winners there in 2030, but that's going back 16 years into his career. So there you have it. You've seen the careers of all 3 of these players. How do you rate them? How do you rank them? For longevity, Eichorn, 36-year-old. He's had a 21-year career. Fantastic. He's had 514 games and 23 goals, but just the one cap for Germany, and he never ever lived up to his potential. He never did what he should have done. Yes, he hit his potential ability, but he didn't perform like he'd hit his potential ability. He would be my 3rd place. In 2nd place, it will be Gilberto Mora. He's won quite a few things with the Mexican national team. He had a good career, although it finished a little bit earlier than we wanted. But he did really well. Lots of caps for Mexico. And Assan Ouedrago was undoubtedly number 1. He played for Manchester City. He played at some of the top teams. And he had loads of caps for Germany. And he won Champions Leagues, Premier Leagues. He won trophies all over the place. That's my 1, 2 and 3. You might disagree, but leave your comments below. If you do like the video, please click on the like button. Massively important to the channel that you hit the subscribe button. Please do that so you don't miss a video, and it helps me out so much. And of course, leave a comment, because once you leave a comment, you spark the debate and then everybody's talking about it. We will be dropping another episode episode 3 of Wonder Kids, where we're going to follow the left attacking midfielder, right attacking midfielder and centre forward, and follow their Wonder Kid careers over hopefully many seasons and see how they get on. Should be interesting with goals, assists, big transfer fees, so please stay tuned for that. But also a new save that's going to start, and I'm going to be posting episodes every 3 or 4 days. FM Forever, Ajax, Youth to Trophies. So we're going to scour the world in some really obscure places to find young players cheap, build a huge pool of Wonder Kids to become the greatest team on the planet. There'll be a lot of buying them cheap, selling them for profit and investing that money back in. It will be all scouting. It'll be free transfers as well that we can bring in and make a few quid on. It's going to be a very interesting one. Yes, Ajax are quite a big club in Holland, but in terms of European domination, they certainly haven't done that for a long time. So we're going to try and get them back there. So if you don't want to miss an episode for that, do hit that subscribe button and please follow the channel. My name is Andy FM Forever. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'm signing out. Bye bye.